result, Lobby Stars. What sort of response are you guys looking to give this game?
Look, I think it's in Champions League. There's no easy game, and look, it's not the result we wanted, but it wasn't meant to be. Yeah, and look, we're starting tomorrow. We have to play. We have to do the catch up with Maritzburg. We've got games in hand, and started again the tough one also against Wydad, and in each game we're looking at collecting 3 points only. Yeah, but we have to start with Maritzburg first.
How do you make sure you don't have the same start as last season in the Champions League? You didn't win the first 3 games in the group and you ended up not qualifying for the knockout stages.
I would say we're working hard, and we know that why we fall short last year in Champions League, and we know what the mistake we made, and we're working on it that it doesn't repeat itself. And we started with the loss. Obviously it's not what we wanted, and there's another game at home, and in Champions League we have to make use of home ground advantage, and that's the thing which last year we never did. Yeah.
How do you Lobby Stars? You look at their crowd; it was pretty shocking, and maybe not the strongest team in the group. Maybe a draw would have been a safer result. A long way to go.
Like I said, in Champions League, you know, you cannot say there's easy games, and yeah, look, I think we lost to Lobby Stars at the end of the day, and maybe a draw would have been a good result, and but we went there for a win, and we came out short, and yeah, look, we're working on it, and yeah.
Next, it's proven difficult at times to beat them. I mean, you drew them twice in the group last year. Why is it so difficult to beat Wydad?
Look, it's a team which plays like us, and look, it's a very difficult team to beat, but I think it has been overdue now to with Wydad. I think we have drawn, and the other time I think yeah, they knocked us out, and look, I think we're not looking at revenge. We're just looking at winning the games at home and collecting the 3 points. Yeah, that's the only thing we're looking at. Whether we play well or what, all we want is to just go out of the group stage.
Given how many times you guys have played together, is there now a sense of rivalry? I mean, you won the Champions League, they won after you, they knocked you out, played 2 draws. Is there a sense of rivalry now between you guys and Wydad? I mean, you know each other so well.
Yeah.
So you even know each other by names.
Yeah, I think it's a I can't call it rivalry. I think it's a pride. I think they know the kind of a team we are, and we know as well the kind of the team they are, and they've got good players, we've got good players, and I think yeah, we just have to wait on Saturday so that we see what we can do, and yeah, the only thing we want us is 3 points, because already we are short with 3, so we just have to win the game anyhow.
How are you guys handling the fact that now teams are out to get you? I mean, as a former champions, people look at you in a different light as compared to the Sundowns they played against early in 2016.
It is very difficult, and you have to keep up. You have to always work hard, because you know, to be on top there, it's not easy. So I think wherever we go, they know what kind of a team we are. That's why everyone, they prepare for us when they're here to say they are playing Sundowns. And for us, I think it's good, and it's good and bad at the same time, because we're an open book, and you find that some of the teams we play, we don't even know the players, we don't know the teams. So for them, it's advantage for them, but for us as well, it's an advantage, because most of the teams, they won't play open, like, because they know the way we play us, so they won't play openly. So that's why I'm saying to say it's good and bad at the same time. Yeah.
So how does it work now? I mean, you've been here for a couple of years. Sundowns have been in the Champions League for 5 years, going to the group stages. Do you have to reinvent yourself, you know, for lack of a better word? Because if you go the same way every season, they're gonna catch you out. Do you have to change how you do things, and what do you change?
I don't think there's anything to change. I think Like you see our team now, we've got a lot of new players. Some of them, they haven't played in the Champions League. Example, Lebo, Gaston now is playing in Champions League. Ali Menza, Tony Silva, they haven't played in Champions League. I mean Champions League in Africa, which is, it is difficult, and you might think it's easy. It's not easy. You can be a good player here in the PSL, but when you go in Africa, it's something else. And look, I think slowly but sure we are getting there, and they're starting to understand, the new players, what kind of football it's being played in Africa, not in the PSL. And it's not easy, but to say to answer what he said, to say it will catch up for us, because we cannot be doing the same thing. There's players who will come and go, so for us, we cannot change the style of play. This is Sundowns, that's how we play, but only the personnel will change. That's the only thing I can say.
Kennedy, just speaking about Maritzburg United, they're obviously struggling at the moment. One of the top bottom two sides in the log. How important is it for you guys to get points in that game, or how difficult is it for you guys to get points in that game, knowing that they're also trying to get up the log and survive the relegation zone?
Look, it's not a good time to meet Maritzburg. Why I'm saying that is because a team which is down there is dangerous to play, especially when they are fighting for their lives. And look, it won't be easy, and it's not an easy game. You know what happens in the PSL, and for us, I think we just have to concentrate and collect the maximum points. We cannot take like for granted to say it's Maritzburg, they are down there. They are not playing badly. It's only that the luck is not on their side, and for us, we know the dangers Maritzburg pose, and we are working towards that. Yeah.
And they also got a new technical team. Sorry.
Like I said, Zero, it's always, because it's always dangerous to play a team like Maritzburg, a new technical team. They want to impress the coach. Look, and when the coach is new, you see what is happening at Man United. Players raise their hands, and it's very difficult. But we know all those things that, and we know what we expect from them. Yeah.
Does the fact that you guys haven't been beaten in the league in such a long time serve as motivation for you guys every game in the league, especially?
Somehow yes, and why I'm saying somehow yes, it's because look, we try by all means for it not to get into our heads. All we always do is to work hard for each other and make sure that we don't lose a game, and that's the only thing we're doing. Sometimes you even forget that when last did we lose, but in the league. But in Champions League, you know, we lost, yeah. But again, in the league, we haven't lost, which is a motivation for us. And yeah, we're looking at continuing doing well, yeah.
Does that go back to your statement, sorry, Mark, that the PSL, you know, the statement of saying some players make it in the PSL and when they get to the Champions League, they struggle. And you're talking about you losing in the Champions League and you haven't lost in a long time in the PSL. Is that also an indication of just how big and the level of the Champions League, how high it is?
I won't say it's very high, the Champions League, but when you're playing in the Champions League, the kind of football which is being played there, it's awkward. You know, it's hit and run there. Whereas here, you know, a lot of teams, they pass, they play football. But in Africa, it's tough, and they use a lot of their bodies. Whereas here, you know that we don't have bigger guys in South Africa. So I think it's not that it's very high in the CAF, only that the football which is being played there, it's awkward. That's what I can say. It's very awkward.
Naivety in the PSL, street smart in the Champions League.
You say?
Naivety in the PSL, street smart in the Champions League.
That's how you put it nicely. Yeah.
Kennedy, just for you. Sorry, Carl. Go.
I mean, looking at your responses, 3 to 4 responses of yours have been saying it's all about results in the Champions League, and this is just your second game in the group stages. Is it now all about results and no longer about how beautiful, football that you guys can play? I mean, it's quite surprising that you're now talking about just getting results and no longer about the piano and shisha that you guys won the Champions League both back in 2016.
Look, I think you have to be smart, especially when you're in the group stages. In a group play, you can be playing good football. At the end of the day, you lose or you draw. You just have to collect maximum points so that beautiful football, you see it in the quarterfinals, semi-finals. In group stage, there's no good football. That's what I can say. That's my experience. You cannot play beautiful football in a group stage. You need to work. You work more harder than playing football. So for us, I think it's about collecting points so that we can move out of the group stage, and then beautiful football come in the quarterfinal and semi-final and the final. Yeah.
Just for you, Kennedy. I mean, the way we just saw Dennis in the best 11 again for the second time in 3 years, but his injury means you're getting a bit of game time, which is something that's been very hard for you for the last 3 years, especially with how he's grown in stature around the continent. Are you going to make it hard for him to come back? Can you grab this opportunity?
Look, I think for me, what is very important, I think there's healthy competition here in goalkeeping department. And most of the time, I think it's in training, because you don't know when you're going to get your chance to play. And when someone is playing and is doing well, you just have to encourage them and support them. And I think I've been doing that, and I've been working hard in training. And when the chance comes, and then you have to play, you don't have to disappoint the coaches. And for me, I think he has done well for the past 3 years, and he deserves to be in a Caf 11. Look, not that I'm gonna make it hard for him to come back. I'll do what I can do as long as the team is getting results. That's what I can say, and I'll just make it difficult not for him. I'll make it difficult for the coach. Yeah.
I didn't know that Kennedy is nice and modest.
Yes,
Kennedy, I'm saying I didn't know that Kennedy is nice and modest.
What do you mean by that?
Kennedy, just on that, just to add on Mark's question, when Riyad arrived at the club, I mean, he got the second note ahead of you. What was your reaction to that?
I've been in the camp for long. I'm now 34, and when it comes, it's a very sensitive position, especially goalkeeping. And you cannot question the coach when they choose someone else to play. All you need to do is to support them, because the way you support them, that's the support you need also when you're playing. And for me, I think my reaction was, I don't have to prove anything to the coach. He knows what I can do. Maybe he wants to see what Riyad brings to the team. But for me, I think there was no hard feelings, because he knows what I can do, the coach. And yeah, I think it was no hard feeling. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.